I'd like to call the Village Board meeting to order. This is number 3069. It's February 24th, 2014. Clerk, would you please call the roll?
Abernathy?
Present.
Kim?
Here.
Meyer?
Here.
Semple? Sullivan? Voss?
Here.
Very good. Would everyone please rise and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. Welcome, everyone. Trustee Sullivan is out of town tonight, and Trustee Semple was feeling a bit under the weather, and he texted me just before the meeting was going to get going and said, I can't make it here tonight. He's feeling under the weather, unfortunately. So here we are. First on the order of business is approval of minutes. I need a motion to approve the Committee of the Whole minutes from February 10th, Exhibit 1.
So moved.
Motion by Voss, second by Kim. Discussion? Clerk, please call the roll.
Voss?
Yes.
Kim?
Yes.
Abernathy?
Yes.
Meyer?
Yes.
Motion carries. Next, Exhibit 2 is the, I need a motion to approve the minutes from the Community and Economic Development Committee meeting from February 10th.
As a reminder, so that's only those of us on the committee. So I'll make that motion.
Second.
Motion by Voss, second by Meyer. Discussion? Clerk, please call the roll.
Voss?
Yes?
Meyer?
Yes.
Motion carries. Finally, I need a motion to approve the minutes from the Village Board meeting from February 10th, Exhibit 3.
So moved.
Motion by Kim,
Second.
second by Meyer. Discussion? Clerk, please call the roll.
Kim?
Yes.
Meyer?
Yes.
Voss?
Yes?
Abernathy?
Yes.
Very good. Motion carries. Next on the agenda tonight is the time when we can get together and listen to public commentary. Anyone here wish to address the board? You can come up to the mic and, very good. Go ahead and come on up, give us your name and address, and then go ahead.
Diane Brogy, 3752 Montecito Circle. I'm chairman of the board of Park Street Restaurant, and it is our understanding that there is a question regarding the parking lot on the corner of Park Street and Seymour and to the future use of that building, or that parking lot. I'm just wondering, is that something the board has been discussing? I'm just hearing things out in the community, and that's why I'm here.
Okay. Well, you know, it's in the TIF district, right? I mean, that the border comes up around there.
Right.
And so there's always, and you know that it's been listed, the signs on the property, and so
Right.
of course you're going to hear things.
Well, I heard that he wanted to, basically blockade it off for use for the village or from our restaurant or anybody else. And I was just wondering if the village is considering purchasing this land or doing something with it in a rental proposition.
Well, let me say it this way. If we were going to consider purchasing it, we couldn't say.
Okay.
If we weren't considering purchasing it, in light of those things, that wouldn't be all that, I couldn't address that. I don't know how best to put it, Charlie. You want to, that's pretty much, there's no good answer, I guess. We're very aware of the situation, though,
Okay.
because we know the owner, and obviously it's been listed for a while.
Mhm.
And so I understand that you're going to certainly hear things out in the community, but we can't really address, your question directly from that perspective. But obviously, you know that there's been proposed developments here. Those are on the public record in terms of proposed developments.
Right, and I
including a big
understand.
condo building with everything else, with
Right.
retail on the ground floor and all that. So.
Yeah, I heard that went away, so that's why I'm just curious. Okay, thank you.
Okay. Anyone else? Okay, very good. We'll close the floor then and go to presentation and awards. We do have a few items coming up under my report under that category, but we'll go to public hearings. Number 7, nothing there. We'll go to the mayor's report. And I have a number of items here, 4, 5, 6 items to address. First, just want to remind everyone we have the Mayor's Cup Math Challenge on March 9th. That's Sunday. That's in 2 weeks, almost about 13 days. And we're getting some great feedback on how many kids are going to be at this thing. So far, we're on pace to have over 100 kids there. And we're doing it. It's the first annual math challenge just to celebrate math. As I said last time, we talked about this. You know, all future innovation in our culture is pretty much going to have math at the base of it. And so we want to really promote math, make it competitive. I know as a football coach, when you take any subject and you get kids to compete with each other, you know, they'll kill each other for a candy bar. So we're going to apply this competition to the philosophy to math and really promote that in our community.
Mr. Mayor, and
Yes.
that's being held where and at what time?
It is at Mundelein High School, Sunday. Registration on March 9th is at noon. Now everyone's signing up through their math teachers in the schools, okay? And it's open to all the local kids that live in District 120, but also who attend Carmel, and it's for the middle schools on up, grades 6 through 12 in 3 different categories. We're going to have cash prizes to the winner, scholarships. We're getting great donations, and it's going to be a real nice event. Next, I'd like to do a meeting call for March 10th. That's Monday, 6 o'clock in the room next door. We're going to have a committee of the whole meeting, and that will be to discuss branding. So that's a meeting call for then. Moving. 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock. That's in 2 weeks. Okay? All right, and that'll be an hour-long meeting approximately to discuss branding. Okay, let's move on. We have on the agenda commission appointments. This is Exhibit 4, Economic Development Commission. I'd like to appoint Tom Ouimet, and I need a motion to approve Tom for the Economic Development Commission.
I'll make that motion.
Motion by Voss.
Second.
Second by Kim. Discussion. Clerk, please call the roll.
Voss,
Yes?
Kim. Yes. Meyer,
Yes.
Abernathy.
Yes.
Great. Mr. Ouimet, you want to come on up and take the...
I, Tom Ouimet, do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States
And the Constitution of the State of Illinois. And that I will faithfully discharge the duties of the Office of Economic Development Commissioner according to the best of my ability.
Tom is a local business owner, Golden Legs Running over there on Seymour. We're very glad to have him on the commission. Thank you very much. Next, we have the swearing in of Lieutenant Mark Gonke by the village clerk to the position of Director in Fire Prevention. Chief Sashko.
Get turned on. Thank you, Mayor, village board members, and certainly our staff. Exciting night tonight to be able to open up a new chapter really in the fire department and looking at fire prevention and safety programs we have within the community. And this has been long time planning, and we're really excited about what Mark is going to be able to do for us as the village continues to grow and really expand its services. Mark's no stranger to clearly our department or the history of the department. I thought I'd give you a little bit of background on him. He was actually born and raised in Mundelein, so he's homegrown. He started in our department in 1989 and then was hired full-time in 1994, and has been a dedicated member of the department along the way. He has numerous certifications, and if you look at the recital I had in the board packet as far as the job responsibilities, that is just a snippet of what this position really requires on a day-to-day basis. So he's been certified as a Fire Prevention Officer 1, Certified Officer 1 and 2 at the state level, Certified Incident Safety Officer, and NFPA Plans Examiner, so there's a lot of education that goes into this position. Mark's been really active at the state level on some of the state fire marshals ad hoc committees, all doing this really in a part-time role up until this point, and as a company officer, as a lieutenant on shift. He's just about ready to finish up his bachelor's degree, which we're excited about. He's attended the National Fire Academy for a lot of programs, so really, we're really, really proud about this happening tonight. And if I could have Mark and Julie come up here, and we'll have Clerk Timmerman read the office of oath to him, and then traditionally, as we do, Julie will pin his new badge on him. You guys can go over there.
Raise your right hand and respond to you. Do you, Mark J. Donkey, having been appointed to the position of Director of Fire Prevention in the Village of Mundelein Fire Department, solemnly swear that you will faithfully discharge the duties of the position of Director of Fire Prevention? Do you hereby dedicate yourself to the highest quality of safety services, including fire prevention, emergency response, and community service? Do you pledge to be completely honest in word and deed, and to uphold the missions and goals, rules and regulations, and standards and policies of the fire department and the Village of Mundelein? Do you promise at all times to uphold the Constitution of the United States, the Constitution of the State of Illinois, and the laws and ordinances of the Village of Mundelein, faithfully protecting lives and property as you discharge the duties of Director of Fire Prevention to the best of your ability?
And here's your helmet. Nice work. And there's cake and coffee in the other room once we're done here.
All right.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Very good. Next, I'd like to introduce Chief Gunther, who is going to introduce a new sergeant on our police force, Jason Seeley.
Yes, again, Jason has been doing the job for a couple of weeks now, but as we've been doing with our promotions, we want to bring him forth and introduce him to you and have him do his formal swearing in also. So let me tell you a little bit about Jason. Jason's been with the police department since 1999. He has served in the capacity as patrol officer, juvenile officer, gang officer, evidence technician, field training officer. He was a certified national bike instructor, also an accident reconstructionist, and part of the Major Crimes Task Force. Most recently, Jason, since 2006, he served as a detective in our Investigations Bureau and was also on the Lake County Major Crimes Task Force, where he had just been promoted to supervisor of the task force before being taken off the task force because he was promoted to supervisor of the department. So if I could have Jason come up with his wife, Kim. I'd ask Jason to step up and go ahead and do his formal swearing.
Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Jason Seeley, do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of Illinois, and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of sergeant according to the best of my ability.
Congratulations. All right. Moving on to Exhibit 7, need a motion to pass an ordinance authorizing renewal of aggregation program for electrical load, Exhibit 7.
So moved.
Motion by
Second.
Voss, second by Meyer. Discussion? Actually, you know what I'm going to do is hand it over to Mr. Flynn, who will give us a little intro, and then you can ask questions. Okay?
Well, I just wanted to let the board know that we have in the audience Mr. David Hoover from NIMAC to answer any questions. This is the second round of municipal aggregation. The landscape on the market has changed significantly. We tried to lay that out in the attached memo, but I wasn't sure if you'd have any questions or not, so I asked David to come. He's available to answer any technical questions. Basically, the motion, as you can see from the ordinance, is to confirm the use of NIMAC and the under the same agreement that we had last time, and to continue the operation of the plan of operation and governance for the municipal aggregation.
I was just going to comment that I thought that the information that you gave us was great, and I found it very informative. It really helped me to anticipate, what is going to happen next. So I appreciate it. I thought it was very thorough.
Very good. We'll come back. This is adopted. They'll come back in 2 weeks with, I think it'll be about probably in March, at March 10th meeting for the actual acceptance of a power agreement.
Anyone else? Any questions? Yeah.
No, the write-up was really
It was
very
good.
informative and covered everything. Thank you.
Okay. Well, clerk, please call the roll.
Voss,
Yes?
Meyer,
Yes.
Kim,
Yes.
Abernathy.
Yes.
Motion carries. Thank you very much for coming out. All right. All right, that concludes my report. We will move on to the trustee reports, Public Works, Trustee Meyer.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Mayor. There aren't any motions tonight, anything that needs to be brought up? No, so I don't have anything for Public Works, so thank you.
Very good. Finance Committee, Trustee Sullivan is not present. Trustee Meyer.
Yes. All right, I have 4 different motions tonight, and the first motion is to accept the 9-month staff financial report, which is Exhibit Fine-1. I'd like to make that motion.
Motion by Meyer,
Second.
second by Abernathy. Discussion? Clerk, please call the roll.
Meyer,
Yes.
Abernathy,
Yes.
Voss.
Yes?
Kim.
Yes.
Motion carries.
All right, the second motion I'd like to make tonight is a motion to accept the village's 2013 CAFR and management letters, and that will be Exhibit Fin-2.
Motion by Meyer,
Second.
second by Abernathy. Discussion? Clerk, please call the roll.
Meyer,
Yes.
Abernathy,
Yes.
Kim,
Yes.
Voss.
Yes.
Motion carries.
All right, the third motion I'd like to make tonight is a motion to authorize the village administrator to execute an auditing services agreement between Wolf and Company and the Village of Mundelein for fiscal years ending 2014 through 2017 in conformance with the village's request for proposal and Wolf and Company's proposal dated January 27th, 2014, and that's Exhibit Fin-3. Second.
Motion by Meyer, second by Abernathy. Discussion?
It seems to me that the reason that we bid these in 3-year increments is because we get a better financial, and that way we can build up a relationship and there's some knowledge that,
Savings.
yes.
Only use this.
Okay, I just wanted to confirm that. Thanks, Doug.
Anyone else? Clerk, please call the roll.
Meyer,
Yes.
Abernathy,
Yes.
Kim,
Yes.
Voss.
Yes?
Motion carries.
And the fourth motion, since I'm going to be abstaining, I'm going to hand that off to Trustee Abernathy.
Okay, for the fourth motion, a motion to approve the payment of bills as indicated on disbursement pending report dated February 24th, 2014 for AT&T totaling $4,350.17 as seen in Exhibit Bin-4.
Motion by Abernathy,
Second,
second by Voss. Discussion?
can I just ask,
Yes.
since we only have 3 of us that are voting, Mr. Mayor, will you have to vote on this? Okay.
Clerk, please call the roll.
Abernathy,
Yes.
Voss,
Yes?
Meyer,
Abstain?
Kim,
Yeah.
Lentz.
Mayor votes yes.
And that would be it for the Finance Committee tonight. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Public Safety Committee, Trustee Semple is not present. Taking us to Trustee Abernathy.
Yes. For public safety, we have nothing on the agenda, but Chief Stafford, do you have anything?
Just a couple of really quick things. Fortunately, next coming couple weekends, we will have daylight savings time coming back and hopefully warm weather, and that is our annual program for change your clock, change your battery, and your smoke detector, and your CO detectors. So we want to remind everybody in Mundelein to do that. And then Wendy's night for Old Number 1 is this coming Monday from 5 to 8. That's our fundraiser. If you eat at Wendy's, we get a portion of that money towards sustaining Old Number 1. And early announcements, but just to make sure it's out there, we do have a blood drive coming up on April 19th. I'm looking at Mayor Lentz. I know one of our donors, and Trustee Voss is going to be a new donor with us, so we just found that out today.
I'm
so.
set for 9:15.
Yeah, right,
I'll be
perfect.
here.
So I just want to get that announcement out, and we really want to have a great drive, and that's it. Thank you.
Thank you. Chief Gunther, do you have anything?
Just a couple of small things. We did the polar plunge this weekend to benefit Special Olympics. The team brought in a little over $8,000, which was phenomenal considering that it was more than double what they brought in last year in terms of donations. So it was a nice turnout. And we also had street scenes recently with no issues to report.
Right.
Okay, that's it for me.
Okay, thank you. Community and Economic Development Committee, Trustee Voss.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. If I can read this report off of my phone, we had 4 new businesses that opened in town. I always read new businesses because we always want our residents to shop local and support our local businesses. But not all of them are businesses that are open to the public. So just as a reminder that I only read those really that are open to the public. There are more businesses that open in town. This week we had a State Farm Insurance office open at 1280 Town Line Road. AERC Auto Repair and Car Wash at 1270 Town Line Road, Unit A. They were before us a few weeks ago, getting a permit, and the other businesses that opened in town, we welcome them, but they aren't for public. They're business to business or wholesale or something else. So there's that. And the other thing is that GLMV Relay for Life kickoff meeting is Thursday night at the American Hotel Register. It's 7 o'clock. If anyone's interested in going or in participating, I'm on a team again this year, and if they have any questions, they can contact me. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Communication and Marketing Committee, Trustee Kim.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. There's no report tonight.
Okay. Transportation and Infrastructure Committee, Trustee Abernathy.
I have nothing. Mr. Boucher? No? We're good. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Okay. Any other reports from other trustees? Any other topics, reports, anything? No? Okay, that takes us to the omnibus items. There's 3 items, A1 and A2, and then item B. Does any trustee wish to pull any of these items? If not, then I need a motion to pass the omnibus vote items.
So moved.
Second?
Motion by Voss, second by Kim. Discussion? Clerk, please call the roll.
Voss,
Yes?
Kim,
Yes.
Meyer,
Yes.
Abernathy.
Yes.
Motion carries. That takes us to the village staff reports. Village administrator, Mr. Lebato's not here. Mr. Flynn?
No report.
Okay. Village attorney?
No report, Mayor, but I understand we'll need an executive session.
Correct. We will have an executive session. And the topic will be property acquisition, and will there be action afterwards? Yes, and then there will be action afterwards, after that executive session. Okay. Village clerk?
Nothing.
Very good. All right. So that takes us to the executive session. I need a motion
So moved.
to.
Second.
I have to read this.
I'll move. I'll second.
I need a motion to recess into executive session to discuss land acquisition pursuant to 5 ILCS 120, Section 2C5.
So moved. Second.
Motion by Meyer, second by Abernathy. Discussion. Clerk, please call the roll.
Meyer,
Yes.
Abernathy.
Yes.
Voss,
Yes.
Kim.
Yes.
Very good. We are recessed.
First we have to
Okay. So I need a motion to reconvene the village board meeting.
Second?
Motion by Meyer, second by Abernathy. Discussion. Clerk, please call the roll.
Meyer. Yes. Abernathy.
Yes.
Voss.
Yes.
Kim.
Yes.
Very good. Clerk, would you please take attendance?
Abernathy. Present. Kim.
Here.
Meyer.
Here.
Semple. Sullivan. Voss.
Here.
Very good. This takes us to two items of action from the executive session. Two motions. First, I need a motion to adopt a resolution to approve payments to property owners to acquire fee simple titles and/or temporary easements regarding certain parcels of real property needed for the Holly Street improvements.
So moved.
Motion by Meyer, second by Abernathy. Discussion.
I thought we weren't doing the temporary easement thing now.
You know that this is the payment.
Okay.
This is the authorization.
For payment. Okay.
Clerk, please call the roll.
Meyer.
Yes.
Abernathy. Yes. Voss.
Yes.
Kim.
Yes.
Motion carries. Next, I need a motion to authorize execution of the agreement between the Village of Mundelein and the Board of Education of Mundelein Elementary School District 75, subject to final attorney review.
So moved.
Motion by Kim, second by Voss. Discussion? Clerk, please call the roll.
Kim.
Yes.
Voss.
Yes.
Abernathy.
Yes.
Meyer.
Yes.
Motion carries. There's no other action from the executive session. There's no other business. At this time, I need a motion to adjourn the village board meeting.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Voss, second by Abernathy. All in favor, say aye.
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 All opposed? Thank you very much.